Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back. And like I said, we just finished the TNT episode. You can see the craters out there. We are heading now to a little mob spawner, a zombie spawner I found that I've kind of turned into a little bit of an XP farm. And basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to move a little bit of an enchanting operation over there. I got some books, I got a table, I got an anvil. So this way I can just sit there, get my experience, and then just enchant some books. And I could put an hour of my time in and level a whole bunch and maybe come up with a couple books and just start to almost farm enchanting books so I can keep stuff how I want it. Right now, I'm preferring to use books, but that's probably only because I don't really understand the enchanting process totally. Just to show you what I got here, I got Diamond Sword of Sharpness, 4, Efficiency 4. I want to try to get Hardened or whatever it is, Unbreakable, whatever that perk is. I would also really want to find, get a Fortune pick and just kind of tuck that aside for when I find diamonds. I can go and do that, as well as Silk Touch. Question, to any of you that might know, I got to do some research later, but I figure I'll put it out there to you guys. Will a Silk Touch, that's what it's called, right? Silk Touch. Will that work on a spawner? Because I know a diamond pick will break a spawner, I think. I think I've seen that done. Can I literally basically, silk touch a spawner, put it in my pack, move it, and set it up somewhere else? Because that would be awesome. I'd love to put that in, like, my workshop. Because here's my thinking, and I'll show you what I'm trying to figure out is, with my mob grinder kind of thing, you got to sit there AFK, and you got to just kind of let the monster spawn, and then you kill them, and you collect everything, and then you sit again. And I mean, it's got a pretty good spawn rate, but the best way to do it would be for me to be like multitasking. So since I'm sitting there anyway, you can see some of these craters. In case you missed it, check the last episode. I had some playtime. Actually, that crater was pretty good. It was only 3D. I wonder if it's because I was standing on top of it. The physics of this game are pretty cool, man. I gotta say, these guys thought of a lot of good stuff when they coded all this. So you see my farm over here. Now, you guys saw the last time I harvested this, and I've spent a lot of hours in here, and it's not really grown, and that's because I haven't spent that much time over here. Just same as the sugarcane. This all literally just popped up, probably while I was doing the TNT. I don't know exactly how close you gotta be, but I haven't spent much time over in this area. Excuse me. I've been over in the mine way over there, so this stuff hasn't really grown because you do have to be in some form of proximity for it to grow. So I was trying to figure out how to kind of either, have some wheat farms underground right near my mob spawner so that, while I'm sitting there AFK for the experiency farm, my wheat and things like that would grow as well. I was thinking about maybe doing my workshop over here where I tinker around with redstone and stuff so that while I'm just sitting there waiting for the mobs to spawn, I can also play around with redstone and pistons and figure systems out. Be doing something else as well. So I don't know. I'm trying to think about that. So that's why I'm thinking if I can move this, which it's probably not possible, otherwise I would have seen it done by now. I can then move it over and incorporate it underground into the city, and that would really be ideal. But like I said, I think I would have seen that done by now. Now, I think, yeah, that's the initial staircase I built. I've since built this out. So basically, I was just kind of adventuring around. I remembered seeing a spawner. But I didn't remember if that was on the multiplayer server, the Company 008 server, or here. So I just ran down into these tunnels. I was kind of running around. That's my infinite water supply. I blocked that off to keep it dark. And you can see this was a natural tunnel, and this is the spawner in here. I still have to run around a lot and make sure all this is lit up. Now that's a question. Now, as far as I've read on the wiki, right, you have to be within 16 tiles for it to start spawning. Now this I got to change. I use the glass panes. And if you watch, see, this spawn's pretty good. They get stuck up on here every now and then. So I brought some glass block with me, and I'm just gonna replace this with block so there's no ledge. So you have to be within 16 tiles for this to spawn. There you go, nice 4 spawn, nice. But what it said is this cannot spawn outside of 8 blocks. So is there really any need on a spawner like this to light up all the surrounding areas? Because I don't see how these would spawn somewhere else. So I gotta figure that out, and that's basically what it is. I mean, I built this quick. I put the wood down because this is dark in here, and I remember reading that mobs can't spawn on wood. Correct me if I'm wrong, because everything out here is well lit. But in here, I didn't want to be like doing some work and then just dying. So here's basically another 4. Nice. How I have this set up, obviously, I think this is an 8x8 room. I can't even tell. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. It's a 9x9. I don't know. I don't think I really did it for any reason. I did 2 below. This guy in all this leather. Man, you are a village person. Village zombie. Get off of there. I want to kill you. I'm just letting them build up down there before I take you down. You see, basically, the water flows down here. I have another water going across here. There is a drop here. Now, this is something I've been messing around with. Another 3. That guy's got to get off the top there. I guess I could put a little archer nook up here so I can shoot him off. Let me just dump some of this stuff off. And we'll get into setting that up. Let me turn down the sounds for you guys, because that might be annoying the heck out of you, just like it is me. Yeah, you see I got just some basic work stuff here going. I got a stone... No, I don't want a stone pick. I want a stone sword. I don't have a stone sword? Okay. Alright, well, my iron sword will work for now. I'm not using the diamond one. So you can see it works pretty good. I mean, it's pretty good spawn. Finally, he falls off. We'll let one more go. Because what I have them doing now is they go down the chute and they fall probably 20 blocks, something like that. He's speeding up. Looks like he's going to pop again. Now, let's see. And they fall down, and what I'm trying to do is basically trying to find the sweet spot of where they take the most fall damage. Nice. 3. Alright, let's take you down. Where they take the most fall damage. And you see, I just kind of do all these little crooks and whatever. So this is the shaft right here. I've kind of been messing around. You see down here, I built something to try and... I'm just messing with different drops and trying to find the best drop level. Now, I secured off the cave over there. I secured all these little spots, just kind of make sure I can't get any surprises. Now this takes me down. You can see the shafts there. I've been playing around in here. This takes me all the way down, and here's where they all collect. Now they've pretty much taken enough fall damage here to be pretty easy to kill. One hitters, and I can collect some pretty good XP this way. You can see I was at basically 0. I don't even know how many there are here right now, but we saw a lot of 4s spawn there. So it's pretty good, pretty effective in that way. And I just sit here and kill. I mean, there's got to be better ways. I think, what is there, splash potions I could probably do, but I haven't gotten into that yet. But I'll get there, especially if I start using this quite a bit. So like I said, I'd like to spend some time here just while I'm doing something else, maybe answering comments on YouTube, and I can just sit on AFK. And then just come in 2 minutes, do the kills. So there's 12 levels in one thing. Now, the reason I'm fooling with height and stuff, because when I am down here, I'm not triggering the spawn. So what I keep trying to do, this is, I keep setting up along the shaft to see where I would trigger them to continually spawn. Because I think what I remember seeing in a video or something, maybe it was Etho, maybe it was BOO, I don't remember, is you want to remove the zombies from the spawner because otherwise they won't keep spawning. There's probably some kind of a cap, between how many mobs you can have. So I need to just work down this shaft and find kind of the happy medium between fall damage, making it easier for me to kill them, as well as this way I'm close enough so they can continually spawn. Because you see, I get here and it just starts spawning right away. So I kind of need to play with that a little bit and dial it in. But I wanted to show you guys, I actually kind of apologize for not including you guys in this. But I kind of just found it, and again, I just got to tinkering around, and before I knew it, I had built the thing. I hadn't quite realized, so I need to get in a habit of recording a lot more. There you go, 3. Come on, I want 4s. I want 4s. I wonder if that means a 4th guy spawned around somewhere. I don't think so. I think it's random, right? It just 1 through 4 or something. So you see, I could sit here. This is what I'm talking about. Let's just say I could sit over here, just go AFK, go over my other monitor, do some reading, or watch a YouTube video, whatever, and this could just spawn. I could let it build up 40, 50. I don't know what again, I got to dial in with how many I can let accumulate down there before they start to despawn. That's another consideration I have to figure out. But let's say I had, out here, and I dug out over here, and I made an in-ground wheat farm, so that while I'm standing here, this is continually growing. So basically, I could come over here for an hour, let's just say. Do AFK, farm these guys, get a whole bunch of levels, can enchant some books, and then as I'm leaving, just cruise over here. My wheat farm is now pretty much all grown because I've been sitting here for an hour, so it's all grown. I harvest that and I'm out of here. So I'm trying to multitask and optimize my time because, again, that's how my brain works, and that's the part of this game I probably enjoy the most is juggling everything and making everything work and dialing it in and making it work just as good as possible. See, I'm getting some pretty good spawns out of this thing, so I'm happy with the production on that. I just got to find the best way to do it, and I mean, this would be really good. I mean, if zombies gave feathers like they used to, I would just do this with like a lava blade or something, or I'd drown them and just let them die, and I would collect the loot. But I actually want to get the kill shot on them. Oh, wow, the sword's almost dead already. Because I want to get the experience. So it's tough. I have to actually come and kill them. I know there's a way to crush them, with like a piston and then come down here. So that might end up being the way I go, actually, so that I can be much closer. So they won't get the fall damage, but then I could, come over here, boom, hit a button, pistons come out and crush them, and that does a lot of the damage. But that is something I'll definitely have to play with, and I would record if I did that, so don't worry. We would kind of figure it out together. Because then, like I said, now I have to run up here again and You'll probably see them spawn pretty quick. So it's a work in progress. You see, it's all pretty dark in here. So I brought some enchanting stuff down. I'm gonna make just a little. There we go. Nice 4-banger. 4-banger. Yeah. See, let me do that real quick while I'm sitting here talking to you guys. In between. They like to get caught up on here. So I'm just replacing all this, at least down here, because I don't think he can get much higher than this, but I don't like to see him, so I'm going to end up replacing it all. Every now and then a couple of them get stuck up on here, so. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. I mean, it's definitely a lot quicker. Like, what I was doing is I was just mining to get experience, and that's why redstone was great. You guys should see I have like at least a whole double chest. I probably am almost a second between what's down in my mine shaft and what's in my house now. I probably have 2 double chests of redstone ready to go. So I'm ready for the redstone update. I got to read up on that. Because like I said, I do want to get into some redstone with this build and kind of learn it a lot. Because especially with my kind of just trying to figure out how to make things work. Instead of just building a building, it's going to actually have some purpose and kind of thing. Like I said, I want to try my boy Puppy's log or wood generator, so I'll have to tinker with that. It looks pretty cool. Go check out his channel if you haven't. I'll link it in the description. He's got a pretty sweet, I don't even know how to describe it. Like, he grows trees, bone meals them, and then this whole machine comes out and compresses and cuts, and and next thing you know, you've got a huge, like, almost pallet. How did I get? Oh, from the zombie. Where did I get a leather cap from? Of stuff, which it's really pretty cool. So I've got some basic supplies here. So like I said, I got an enchantment table. Leave this down here. Yeah, I wish these guys gave feathers. That would be awesome. So let's see how that was. Just a couple minutes. It spawns pretty good. So I think what I need to do is just kind of find a sweet spot where I can just stay in the spawn, so they can continually spawn. Yeah, I gotta use the sword, I guess. Yeah, I'm gonna make like a whole chest down here of just like stone swords. Yeah, I do. Let's just do this quick. I guess you can go there. I always make double chests. I don't know why I do that, but I do. So yeah, this will pretty much just be my little kind of... what was I doing? Do I have... Yeah, I do. I have some cobble on me. A little bit of a grinder. I know it's not perfect. A lot of you probably have better setups out there, but this will suit me well. It'll do a lot better for me than mining did. Mining was kind of... That's all I'm going to do for now. You guys don't have to watch this. Yeah, let's just do some... So I always have some sticks in here. There we go. I could probably go deeper. I don't know. Like the idea of running up and down the stairs kind of drove me nuts, and I figured until I figure out exactly how I want to do it. Ideally, I'd like to get it closer. I'd like to get it up there closer where I could, like I said, continually stand in the spawn. So as I'm killing, they're dropping, that kind of thing. So I'm probably gonna end up doing something like the crusher kind of thing, where I can just sit there. I take a step back so they don't deal me any damage. Now I've seen some zombies with bows. Can they actually shoot you? Because that would kind of put a wrench into my plans. So I think right now the whole plan would be, and it's zombie flesh. Anything useful for that except for dogs? Because it kind of doesn't really seem that great of a thing to me. See, nice spawn. That's like 8 and 30 seconds, something like that. So it's pretty good. I mean, it spawns quickly. I gotta find out how many I can let spawn before I have to go kill them before they start to despawn. But yeah, I'm gonna have so much zombie flesh, so it'd be nice to find a alternate use for it. Little cheese ball helmet. Get things just set up a little bit better. So yeah, I'm basically probably down over here, I guess. Maybe over in the other. Do a little room here. Actually, I just set it up right here if I wanted to. So that I can do my enchanting that I need to do. Actually, maybe even out here. If I'm going to make this some kind of a hub. This is just to kind of keep any light from getting in there. Infinite pool, that's really it. So yeah, maybe I'll just hollow out over here. I don't know. We got to figure it out. But the idea is that I could sit here while I'm doing other things. Just sit them AFK. Let these guys spawn for 5-10 minutes. Race down. kill them all, and rinse and repeat. Now I should be able to, you know, get in an hour. I should be able to get several books enchanted, and so eventually kind of build up a nice little supply of stuff, so I can have the best tools that I could possibly have, and that would really help my life out. So I'm getting a couple levels each time. So yeah, it's basically about figuring out efficiency at this point. But like I said, if I could figure out a way to do this, I guess I wouldn't want it exactly under the town, because it would probably lag out pretty good if while I'm working on a house, this thing's just constantly going. But I could put it at a depth, you know, 20 step depth, something like that, where it's not going to automatically trigger if I just run by it. So let me know what you guys think. I mean, you guys seen it? That's basic operations. I'm going to, like I said, dial this shoot down, figure out a good height. Maybe get some, like some pistons, a 2-piston that comes out of the wall and crushes them. I've seen it done. I don't really understand the engineering of it, but it seems simple enough. The rocks come out and crush them, and then I just get the kill shot. That kind of, I don't even think I have to get the kill shot actually. So or just start to make some. I think they're called splash potions that do, you know, area damage, where I could just throw one, hurts everybody, and then I just clean them up. But that would have an added expense. So something like the crusher that's reusable, doesn't cost me anything, and it's, you know, I just click a button, crushes, click a button, it goes, you know, that kind of stuff. We'll see. You guys let me know. Offer me some suggestions. I'm very new to this. I've never even really set anything like this up before. I've set up some things like this with like chickens and animals to harvest those kind of resources, but never monsters, because I never mess with enchantments. But now that I've actually been using an efficiency 4 pick and sharpness, and now it's just like, wow, I can't go back. I mean, this efficiency 4 pick is basically like using creative mode, where you just touch a block and it disappears, and man, it makes mining so quick and so efficient. Like, I didn't use this for my mining test. I really wanted to, but I was also making an effort to keep track of how many resources each system used, so I used iron picks, and man, oh man, it was, then jumping back to this, it's just the amount of mining I can do in an hour, say, is just crazy. A lot of zombie villagers coming out of this thing, which is pretty neat. So let me know what you think I should do, guys. Should I set up some kind of farm? If I'm going to spend hours at a time just sitting here anyway, my character's in there, what should I build over here? Should I just slop down some wheat farms or potatoes or whatever, and just this way at least I'm producing food at the same time? Help me optimize my operation. That would really help me out. And yeah, let me know what your suggestions are. We're gonna do some work over here. I don't know exactly when. It's probably going to be a constant work in progress, where I'm just kind of tinkering and dialing it in. But let me know what you think, guys. Otherwise, thanks for watching. I'm going to get to work on terraforming that dirt out now, and that's going to take me a little while. It's kind of tough, because I'm at a point with the city where I have a lot of you know, busy work, tedious work to do, stuff that I don't really think you guys would want to see. So I'm going to try to bang that out. That's why I'm trying to make these tools. So now that, like I said, I can always get more diamond. I can always get more enchanting levels. I can't get more time. My time is my most finite resource, so I'm trying to find ways to maximize that. That is always the motivation I have. So if you have suggestions for that, please let me know. And once again, remember, I'm looking for a name for the city, like River Bend, or what did I say, Crooked Creek, or I don't know. It's just something legitimate, not too foolish, because, you know, it's going to be the name of the town, it's going to be the name of the series, and I plan on doing multiple series, so I would like to be able to reference this series without laughing every time. So anyway, let me hear those suggestions as well, guys. Thanks again for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I'll talk to you guys soon. Take care.
Zombie! Hey, hey, hey! Hey, hey, hey! Some zombies don't bother me as long as they don't eat my flesh. They don't wear no sunblock because their skin is dead. Some zombies don't bother me as long as they don't eat my flesh. My brain's on bologna and my hands are not your bread. What? Sir zombies! Sir zombies! Sir zombies! Sir zombies! Sir zombies! Sir zombies! Hey! 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 Went to a party so I could meet my girlfriend's friends. It took 3 games of beer pong till I saw